Hi, welcome back. Today, I guess, is the same day as my last video, but that doesn't matter. I want to keep talking about why I have a hard time asking for help. First, I want to mention the fact that I've tried to record this video. This is the third time now. The other two times I took a picture of myself and didn't realize it and was talking to nothingness. So, we'll see how well this one goes. It's actually recording now, so that's nice. So why I have a hard time asking for help? I guess a lot of it is based on like category. Whether it be like asking for help with how to do something, or asking with help with a chore, or asking somebody to help me like at work, say drop hash browns, so I can do that faster. I'm getting ahead of myself. Or even asking for help when it comes to like my mental health, when I'm not feeling well or when I need help with something. A lot of times I don't ask for help because yes, I do feel like a burden on others, but a lot of times it'll be either I feel like I can do it better and faster myself. I feel like the way that they do it is wrong. I feel like the way that they're going to do it is not going to be the perfect way to do it. And a lot of this is just based on my arbitrary standards going on up in there. And when it comes to like other things, like asking for help in terms of my mental health, a lot of it I guess is maybe a trust issue. And some of it is I get into that thought process and I did this writing about a lot of stuff. And one of the things I was talking about in my writing was part of the reason I have a hard time asking for help when I'm not feeling well is because nobody will kind of say anything to me. Nobody will be like texting me, hey, are you okay? And a lot of times I struggle because like sometimes I'll do a Facebook message that's really dark. And on occasion, somebody will comment and say, hey, I'm here for you if you ever need to talk. And that does make an impact. But I still feel like if I message them, well, I haven't messaged them forever. We barely talk. I feel like we're just acquaintances now. We're not really friends. And so how can I just sit here and dump all my problems on you? And then what am I supposed to expect from you? A miracle? Because I can't do miracles. How am I supposed to expect miracles out of anybody else? And it's hard when you're in that dark place because you just want it to go away. And it feels nice to talk to some people sometimes, but it's the people that are closer to me that I wish would reach out. There have been messages on Facebook that there was a dark one real recently about how I wish that I just didn't exist anymore. Or I hate existing. And I'm not sure how long I left it up there. Maybe a full day. I think I left it up there for a full day before I ended up just taking it down. And when I had sent that, I was in a really bad, dark place. But nobody reached out. And then I appreciate Facebook comments, but it's hard for me because in my mind, if you're going to put a Facebook comment, why can't you just Facebook message me? And that's actually going to pop up on my phone. I'm actually going to be like, oh shit, somebody cares. As opposed to going through my feed and be like, somebody saw it on Facebook, left a comment, moved on with their life. And I really struggle with that. Take for instance, my husband, John. I love him. I really do. But anytime I make any type of dark post on Facebook, I get nothing from him, even when I come home. And I know it's a lot because he's a guy and he's also like doesn't understand what it's like going on inside my head. But I don't know, maybe it's just like this expectation I have. Maybe my expectations are too high of people. And maybe that's why I have a hard time with making those connections. I'm not really sure what it is, because I know that there are so many people that would listen to me if I could just sit there and message them and say, hey, I don't feel okay. But I don't, and there's even more to it. Like, part of the reason I don't say anything is like this intense fear and anxiety I have of, if I say the wrong thing, what's going to happen? Because there are plenty of times where I feel like I wish I was dead. I hate living. Those kinds of thoughts that go through my head are usually along the lines of, I actually wrote it down somewhere, and I don't even know where I wrote it. Pausing here so I can look for it, and then I will get back. Okay, I'm back, and I found what I was looking for. The reason why I was looking for it is because it's really hard for me to actually sit there and think, okay, on this specific day, what were the thoughts that were going through my head? Because I don't write them down, and I don't tell anybody exactly what those dark thoughts are, because I'm afraid of what will happen. And we'll go into that in a second. But some of the things that I think when I'm in my dark place is, I want to die. I don't care about living. I hate everyone. I hate myself. I hate being alive. I hate living. I wish I were dead. You can see the common theme. I sometimes think that I wish I could kill myself. And there have been some dark times in the past few years where I have thought about cutting again, just to kind of ease some of that pain. But, so, back to the dark thoughts. The reason why I don't usually say anything is I'm afraid that I'll get put in a psych ward. I did that. Been there, did that, and I don't have an interest in it. A lot of it has to do with the financial aspect. If I were to go into a psych ward for a week, then that'd probably be at least a week off of work, and that's a week's worth of pay that I'd be missing out on. And a lot of people would say, well, it's worth it for your mental health. I guess maybe you're right, but what I think is, well, when I come back, okay, I'll be in a better place, but now I have to worry about making sure that all my bills get paid. And we're not so great at saving. And recently, thanks to the, thing that they gave everybody, all that money, and I also got my taxes back because they took them for my student loans this year. Well, they returned them, so we have a lot of extra money, which is really nice for making sure that those bills get paid. But at the same time, we desperately need a new car. So, and that's where I get stuck, and I'm not sure what to do. Just like I'm not sure what to do when it comes to my job. Do I want to stay or do I want to go? I don't know. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do when I had to take and deal with getting a new owner. What's the best decision? I don't know. And I'm not sure if anybody knows, but I sure as heck don't know. And when it comes to me, I barely know what anything. So, yeah, asking for help in my darkest times. I don't know if I'll ever really be able to. A lot of it's hard for me to open up. It's even hard now. I'm not even depressed right now. And talking about it out loud, giving it reality, making it known and stated. And that's why I had a hard time writing it down, because just once I put the pen to paper, or once it comes out of my mouth and somebody hears it, or, it's recorded, you can't take that back. It's in existence and in reality, and it's almost like in my head, I think, if I don't do any of that, and I keep it to myself, I live in this alternate reality. And I don't want my alternate reality to kind of come into the reality that everybody else lives in. So I'm sure there's more to that. There's a lot of stuff that I know that I need to dig into. Why I am the way I am, why I do the things I do. And I want to understand those things so that I can help fix it. And I've gotten really far in the past few years, knowing that it's hard for me to ask John for help because I lack a sense of trust and confidence in him, and also the inability to just let go of control. But I've definitely gotten better at that, and thankfully he has been super helpful, and he'll do anything I ask him to do. I just gotta ask him. He can be particularly lazy. If I give him a task, though, he'll do it. And most of the time he'll get it done in a timely manner. So, he was never a factor in reality when it came to me asking for help. It was all me. And most of the time, it is all me. And someday I'll get through that. Someday I will be better at asking for help when I am in those dark times. Thanks for watching another one of my videos as I ramble on. And hopefully I can do another video soon about something else that I've been wanting to talk about for ages with somebody. Share it with the world. Bye.